U.S. border agents have now been directed by the Trump White House to deport migrants crossing into the U.S. without any asylum requests allowed. So CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez, you obtained an internal memo about these changes. What are the details here?
Hi, Reed. According to the internal Customs and Border Protection memo that we obtained here at CBS News, officials along the U.S.-Mexico border, along the U.S.-Canada border, and in coastal sectors like Florida are now directed to swiftly and summarily deport migrants who are entering the country illegally, importantly, without affording them the opportunity, Reed, to request asylum in a U.S. immigration court. That traditionally has been an obligation under domestic and international refugee law designed to ensure that governments are not sending people to places where they could be persecuted. But that asylum law under, again, domestic and international treaties has now been suspended effectively by this order by President Trump that cites an authority known as 212F that allows President Reed to suspend the entry of foreigners who are determined to pose a detrimental impact to U.S. interests. And so Border Patrol agents across the country can now enforce this directive by the president. Some people may ask, Reed, that the Biden administration had already imposed restrictions on asylum and whether that policy is still in place. And the answer to that question is that, yes, the Biden administration had imposed significant restrictions on asylum, but that policy still allowed some people who expressed concern and fear of being harmed in their home countries to be interviewed by an asylum officer. That will no longer happen. Additionally, that Biden administration asylum crackdown, Reed, included one major exemption, and that was the CBP One app. That is the smartphone application that the Biden administration used to allow people waiting in Mexico to request a time to be processed in a legal and orderly way at official border crossings. The Trump administration, Reed, has shut that down.
Wow. So just to boil it to the bones, you come in, will go directly out regardless of any asylum claim. Camilo, thank you so much for that breaking news. We appreciate it. We're glad that you have that memo. We'll be watching for your social media for more articulation on this story throughout the afternoon.